Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to sunny Weymouth again. You can see by the clouds it's a little bit windy and it is a little bit chilly. I have to keep going in and out of the greenhouse to get warm. Right, let's start off in the greenhouse. Look at my peas. I'm going to feed them today. I am going to feed them. I need to weed all this here. They are all tiny, but they will grow, so I need to get them out. Now here is where it's really weird. Here is where I threw all them seeds in, yeah? And loads of other things have come up. I'm wondering if that's because I disturbed the soil to plant the seeds. I've pulled out a few things which I know isn't what I think it is. Does that make sense? But yes, I shall leave it for a little while. Right, look at my corn. Isn't that amazing? I wasn't going to grow corn this year, but I am now. If you remember, that was a corn that I found in a plastic bag from last year. I meant to take it home and I didn't. And because of the humidity in the plastic bag, it started growing. So I thought, plant it and get some plants. So I did. And there it is. That's fantastic. So it's Thursday morning. No, it's Thursday afternoon. Sorry. Now remember I said that I had to pinch a lot of the soil compost from here. This hasn't been watered for ages, love, and I still have got my potatoes growing. So I'm gonna have to put the potatoes in that I want to grow in there. I just find all the little ones, and I have got a container somewhere with a lot of little ones in, and I'll just throw them in. If I can't find them, then I will get... Oh, there's one. I will get some more and throw them in there. These are still nice and damp. I'm just going to leave that on because it's stopping the weeds from coming through. Just comes off like a little carpet. So yes, they're lovely and damp. So I'm just going to leave that alone. You can see there where the roof leaks. And it's been getting self-watering for a short time there. And there. Yeah, there's no point in disturbing that at all. Right, let's get outside. What have I been doing here? Well, I'll tell you. I haven't got a blooming camera stand again. Right. I can never remember what this is called, so I'm just going to call it Nick's plant. Nick the gardener, because he knows what it is. So if you want to know what it is, ask him. He keeps telling me and I keep forgetting. So now that's Nick's plant. I'll just call it Nick. So Nick here has well established itself, and that is absolutely fantastic. So I've weeded all this. Now, Ali, do you remember you was on about your marigolds? Just throwing them somewhere and everywhere. That is where I'm going to put them. Sorry about the wind. I haven't put them there yet, so let's go find them. So in this area for years, I've never known what to do with it. I've planted all sorts in it. I've got a few bluebells growing. I've got a few of these growing. I just stuck them in because I liked them. So I've got 3 of them plants growing. And of course, we have Nick right in the middle. So what Ali did is she just threw a load of marigold seeds everywhere. So I'm going to throw them in there and hopefully they'll grow. I cannot grow them I think out of a full packet last year, I got one of them. So I'm going to spread both of them, and I've just found some, I don't know what that's from. Yeah, and then as they start to grow, I can pick them out and put them where they need to be. So thanks, Ali. Here we go. So they're in now. So that's the African double mixed, all in that area there. I can't show you because I haven't got me tripod. I'm not going to start bringing that until like summertime. So, well, when it does get warm, and I know I'm definitely going to do a video. I didn't know I was going to do a video today. So, yes, and I've got the normal ones in there. So I'll pop this down so that no cats can get it. I'm really sorry about the wind. I hope you can hear me. And then I have this one that goes on there. So it's nice and snug as a bug in a rug. Now get growing, Nick. Oh, I just thought, yeah, hate and love. No, I can't do that with a plant. You have to do it with a veg. Okay, I'm in, by the way. I'm going to have a go with it. It's quite funny seeing Nick shout at his plant saying how horrible it was, and then the other one how much he loved it. I don't know what plant I'm going to do with yet, but I'm definitely in. Right, let's have a quick look around. Oh, it is windy. I'm not going to keep you too long today. Right, never thought of covering these before to keep that allium leaf miner out. Let's have a quick look. This is my elephant garlic. And there's a bit crack in there. I don't think that is. I think this is all with just the weather, because it doesn't seem to be like running down. They normally like run down, don't they? I'm going to feed that today. Also, wait till you see what I've got. I was given it. Oh, I walk with a permanent limp now. I feel like orangutan. I walk like this. Oh, this. It's not very concentrated, but it's seaweed. Normally seaweed is like nearly black, and that is quite see-through, so I'm not going to use it sparingly, but I am going to have to put maybe quite a lot into the watering can when I use it. So I'm going to water my garlic now with that and some water. I don't know what mix I'm going to do yet. I might do 25 of that and 75 of water. Okay, so I fed the garlic. Now, the good thing I like about these plant pots is like no weeds come up. When you're feeding there, it goes straight down. And when I harvest them, I'll just be pulling the soil, digging around like this until I get right down there, then I can put the soil back in. So I fed them. I fed my onions, and I have said before, but just in case you've forgotten, this is small garlic and tiny little bulbs that came off either the elephant garlic or the normal garlic. I fed them as well. Next is my potatoes. I'm not feeding them yet because they don't need it. I've got some more soil to put in, compost to put in there. So I want to take that right up to the top if I can. Right up to the top of the wooden bit. Then it's got plenty of room in there to grow. I've got Desiree in there. I am going to be ripping this down after the potatoes have grown in it. As you can see, I've started on this one. Didn't get very far because the weather turned, but I'm trying to dig out what I can of the compost, get rid of all this. I will be burning it at some point and making another one of them, which I still haven't got round to finishing, but I will get there. Once the weather's a bit warmer, then I will be there. But that one has worked brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly. I love that, I do. That is amazing. I can't believe it. These were the first beds that I made. I started off with that one, and then I worked my way up here, and they're still standing. They're decking boards, mind. And yeah, they're still standing. This is rotting. I had to replace that. That's rotting. And that was just totally rotting. So yes, as you can see now, I am going to work my way down, building beds like that. And I will leave one of them like this. I might make that one into the potato bed. And I will be putting these up as well, because it makes it into like a little greenhouse when the good weather comes, so the rain can still get in, but having them size up it. So I mean, you can hear the wind now, and there's like no wind in here hardly, so you imagine with the side on there'll be no wind. Amazing. Right, I know I've said it before, but I'm going to say it now. I'm going to start on these old raspberry canes because they've started growing again. So I'm going to start cutting these down, doing a bit of weeding there. Right. So, because I'm going to be doing that and probably nothing else, I think this is where I'm going to end it. But I'm just going to show you my little grassed area up here. Look at all them bluebells coming up. If you've been with me for a while, you'll know this is just beautiful with the bluebells, and they're all coming up. And I took loads of them out last year. Unfortunately, they are the Spanish or French ones that just spread everywhere, but they are a bluebell and they are beautiful. I have got a few more trees to add to this as well this year. So, and when it gets a bit warmer, I will be going round and weeding, because there is still lots of weeds in here. So yes, from sunny Weymouth, I'm going to bid you all a goodbye. Bye bye.